Welcome to Suzuka. We are here because my pedal set has given up the ghost. It won't give me full throttle. So I am showing you a video from a little while back that I made and never used. I'm starting from pole and it very quickly goes a little bit wrong. I go wide into the first corner, get a little bit of a tap from Nico, drop down into third position, and there was nothing outrageous in that. It gets worse as we go into Denga 2. I try for the outside, I get a little bit sideways and right at snow, unfortunately, probably unintentionally, just taps my rear when I'm sliding and I drop rather miserably into 14th spot. And so the comeback begins. There's plenty of action in this. You can decide whether it's a good comeback or not, and guess at just how far I get. So, good run out of the hairpin, getting down the inside of the amusingly named Lenny Ooh 67, and now chasing Cobra and the Ret Man. The Cobra goes deep, the Ret Man has a bit of a wiggle. Ret Man then leaves a Mazda-sized space on the inside. I wouldn't normally overtake there, leading onto the long straight, but the gap was there. I hit my apex. A couple of guys take penalties. I nearly lose it, heading off onto the grass. But hold my position in 9th. Skipping forward into the second lap, catching up with the guys in front. Schnartz taps Gomlov. I tap Schnartz. Schnartz accelerates out of the corner but just can't handle the extra pace. Comes back off the grass behind me. Space up the inside. Good overtake, I think that. Clean. And poor old Schnartz, been on the grass, can't handle it on the way out of the hairpin. Then he's off for a rest. Gomlov, meanwhile, challenging hard to retake his spot. Thought he was coming up the inside there. Got my braking right. He's looking for the run now. Doesn't quite get it. And 7th belongs to me. I think someone else has spun off there. So it's taken a couple of laps to catch up with John Nov. Though, to be honest, in the first part of this, we need to be looking ahead of John Nov to the car in front. The yellow flags are about to wave as he takes an unscheduled stop under the bridge. You can see that just through the right-hand mirror. He's stopping to have a bit of a picnic, and that's another place gained. Now, the battle with John Nov was probably the longest one I had in the race, and at a certain point of it, it makes me look like the classic pantomime villain. Here, I'm alright, I've got a good run with a lot of side-by-side stuff just round this bit. As we get to the straight, however, it looks like I'm trying to ram him off. I promise I'm not. You'll have to decide. I was just looking for space on the as far right as I could find, and it just looks like I'm trying to ram him off. The fact that the contact doesn't lead to him going off and he gets through the corner safely, 130R, shows that the taps are light, but they do look like they incriminate me. I think I got a bit of a sort of a wiggle on. That's the worst one there. Thankfully he stays on and I stay behind him, and our battle continues. looking to get the run through the chicane. Got a reasonable run, it's not tremendous. Long straight here with the slipstream to decide what I'm going to do. You don't want to be running wide, you don't want to be pushing him wide. I decide to go for the outside and look for a different line. He runs a bit wide. I've got a nice line, nicely under control there, come down the inside. I think that was a pretty tidy overtake. And that was the John Nov battle over, lap 5. Looking ahead, jumping ahead to lap 7, looking for a podium. The yellow flags come out again. And it's a double whammy. Another unscheduled picnic stop for the yellow Mazda. And I don't know whether Nico was put off by that, but he himself runs wide. By this point of the race, your tyres are going off a bit. You have to account for that. So what was the gap to first position? 8 seconds, 1.5 laps to get it done. Well, that appeared to be a bridge too far, and I was unable to get it done. I enjoyed that though. I thought it was a pretty good race. There was plenty of action. If you liked it, please give it a like, have a think about subscribing, and I'll get racing again when my pedals come through the post, which could take a while.